Howdy.
Hello.
This is braincake. My name is Kiwi.
I'm Jimothy.
And we're just here hanging out.
With our nuts out.
And talking.
And screaming and shouting.
Just talking about the end of the world.
End of the world, dude.
The Sahara Desert, man.
Yeah, dude.
The sands are blowing in.
I'm gonna get caught in the sandstorm, dude.
Justin Bieber is getting married. Lots of girls had their hopes and dreams lost. Actually, Justin Bieber got married a long time ago. That's old news, but that was just the start of it. That was just the start of Armageddon.
Are you saying that was the fucking Jenga block that got removed?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Bieber.
It was prophesized.
So Bieber is the Antichrist? Is that what you're saying?
Kind of. He's like the Antichrist's cousin, kind of.
Oh, so he's a relative to so he's like neighbor 664 or something. He's not 666.
He's the semi-Antichrist.
He's the neighbor of the beast down the road.
Yeah. he's like 665 or 667.
So he's the neighbor of the beast.
Yeah.
He's not the beast. He's the neighbor of the beast.
Yeah, there has to be a whole beast family.
Or he's the neighbor's friend, you know.
Yeah.
He's not the beast, but he's the neighbor of the beast, like real good friend.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the beast. Maybe he's the beast's long lost cousin.
Yeah.
Like Satan's just been waiting for his cousin to come back so they can come up and rape and pillage on Earth. They can leave the pits of hell. God. They can unthaw the ninth level of hell.
That would make an amazing comedy movie. Like two doofuses. Like one is the Antichrist, the other is like the cousin of the Antichrist. And they meet up and they're like, dude, I think you're the Antichrist. And like, dude, I think you're my cousin.
Dude, where's my car? Dude.
Yeah, it would have to be that kind of movie.
Yeah, it's Satan and his cousin.
Yeah.
Rolling through town.
I guess really it's like Little Nicky, honestly, is what I'm probably taking influence from.
Maybe it's like Little Nicky with, what's kind of like a buddy, maybe it's like a buddy cop film, you know?
Yeah.
That's like Little Nicky meets a buddy cop film. There we go, yeah.
But what do they do? Do they what happens at the end of the movie?
They go around busting holy rollers.
Oh my god. So at the end, just evil wins?
I mean, in their universe, possibly.
I guess it's not necessarily, I don't know. Because
it just defines what context we're using here of Satan.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a whole other, that's a whole other kind of...
Well, okay, so isn't the thing that, all of the people who are gonna go to heaven get, taken up, right? And then all of the people...
taken up in the rapture?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my fucking... Fuck that.
Yeah.
That no, dude, we ain't talking about... That's like a lack of gravity, bro. No.
Yeah, you don't
no.
You don't like a lack of gravity.
Hell no. And honestly, that could be where that fear originates from, is that horse shit.
Really?
Hearing that as a child. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't even take religion seriously when I was a kid. So I really don't know.
When did you, dude? That's an when did you first start feeling that anxiety towards floating? When was the first time you noticed that's something that scares you?
I feel like I was 10.
When you?
It's been a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could remember having a fucking jump rope.
What?
One of the first things I'd ever thought about whenever I got a jump rope. At 10 years, I was like, what if I jump and I don't come back down?
Ooh.
What if, the wind underneath this, I feel underneath me? What if that's I'm just cutting the air out or something from under? I have no idea what the hell I was thinking.
It could be like a propeller or something.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, it's something's just not going to allow me to come back.
Yeah.
And I don't know where that comes from.
Oh my God, dude. I feel like I've had dreams in my childhood where I was jumping on the trampoline and it was like I kept getting higher and higher with every bounce and there was no way to stop the momentum.
I feel like I've had that same exact dream before.
I know, yeah. It's almost like it is kind of representative of something for yourself. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's like you're just free falling.
Yeah,
You know, it's a representation of like your life itself is in a perpetual free fall, and you feel like you're hopeless, powerless.
Fear of having no control.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fear of having any control.
And life feels like that sometimes. Like the momentum is just keeps getting harder, and with every bounce, you're going higher and doing more damage.
Yeah, and that's pretty much how the year of 2020 has been. But god damn it, we're having fun.
Oh,
we're having fun. Just like the one episode I did a few episodes back. We're positive, god damn it.
Oh, yeah.
We're positive. Yeah, dude.
Is this like our
HIV positive, dude?
Is this our PR team? Like we've already sold out to the man?
Steve-O here representing braincake public relations, dude.
Steve, I mean, I don't think Steve-O do too bad as our...
Goddamn, dude, somebody shot Johnny Knoxville, bro. Goddamn. Yeah, dude. Fuck. Yeah, dude. Holy shit. Goddamn, dude. Wow. Johnny, dude, you good, dude? Johnny, you bleeding out, dude? Johnny. Yeah, dude. Johnny, come on, dude. Yeah, dude. Hey, bam, kick him in the dick, bro. Yeah, dude. Oh, shit. He's still laughing, dude. He's still living. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We apologize to listeners. I'm hoping that will level out because...
Hopefully it'll just translate what even just happened.
I'm sure you're deaf as fuck.
Well,
I feel like
Johnny Knoxville is dead. He was shot. But on a real note, happy 4th of July. Because, I mean, this probably be uploaded around that time.
That is true, because that is a Saturday. It is a Saturday coming.
Yeah.
So, ye to the hearth.
Why do we shoot fireworks one day a year? Can you tell me that?
Because we're stupid.
Yeah.
Because we're monkeys.
Obviously.
We're monkeys like, ooh, that blew up.
Explosion.
Explosions, them colors.
This one's loud.
I like that. And that's loud and colorful.
Dude, no.
That's red and blue and loud.
I bought some fireworks today, right? And it was the little firework tent outside of Wal-Mart. You know that shit. Everybody knows that shit.
Come on, Wal-Mart has your best interest. We have the best fireworks sitting outside in our parking lot.
Yeah.
We sure would like it if you come on in. And if you, as some of us, we sure are nice, holy Christian people. We sure would like to see you some of our fireworks now. And if you don't care to put a donation into the donation bin on your way out, if you don't want to go to hell or anything, you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get you some insurance for heaven.
My God, Walmart, when did you become Chick-fil-A?
I'm just trying to get you some insurance for your afterlife is all
Since
it
it
is.
became convenient to be that way.
Please donate. Please donate.
But the fireworks, man, the labels on them were like based on every firework had a label, and it was rated on ranks of color, height, and loudness. So like, it just made me think: are those the 3 ways that fireworks are fucking like?
Is that how prison guards figure out who they're gonna go pick on?
Color, fucking
height, and loudness.
Yes, exactly, dude. Yeah.
Say, are we picking up on the tall fucking Nazi motherfucker? We picking on the short little Mexican man? Who the fuck we beating up? Who we abusing our power on today?
Well,
prison's a bitch, ain't it?
I say, because I went to
shave my chest hair, motherfucker!
Because I went to Taco Bell this morning. That was somebody in the fucking precinct firing his gun into the air like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to beat these prisoners!
Hell yeah! Fucking sick of these prisoners having their lives wasted in prison. Let's just fucking end them, bro. Let's just end the prisoners.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Fuck death penalty. Fuck that waiting for 20 years. Let's just do it in 20 minutes. Let's wipe out the whole prison. Who the fuck cares if some of them are innocent in their own judicial trial? Who cares? Let's just eliminate the prisons. Let's put some new people in there. Some new beds need to be filled.
Yeah, and I went to Taco Bell this morning and they messed up my order, so I want to hurt the Mexican man.
Oh shit! So that's who you're picking, and you're certain that's who you went off with your tone. Yeah, they actually
mark it on a calendar because like you got to keep it on the DL, you know.
These damn prisoners. These prisoners, man, they need released. Somebody release these fucking poor people.
Dude, somebody help the prisoners. Who's helping the prisoners?
God, dude, I stand with the prisoners.
Yeah, I think and it's not about better treatment, because that's not what we need. They need to be released. That's the only way I think that prisoners will be truly rehabilitated is through release.
They all need given new cell phones.
Yeah. Yes. And give them weapons to protect themselves with when they get out of jail.
And at least assemble them in pairs of 5.
Yes, absolutely.
Because it's hard
based on the subject of their crime, put the killers with the killers.
I mean, a lot of them have rides or no families, so they're having a hard time getting a ride out of there. Exactly. So it's best to travel in pairs. Like it's the buddy system for prisoners.
Oh my God! I hope nobody could ever fathomably think that we are actually advocating.
I mean, if they do, then I mean, like I got a bridge I can sell.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it's fucking falling the hell apart. And that I want about $100,000 for it, please.
Yeah.
I'd pay nothing for it. Actually, I don't even know whose bridge this is.
Yeah.
This bridge doesn't even belong to me.
I'll take it.
But it's rickety as fuck. And let me tell you, I think you need it.
Okay, I want it. How much?
I just said 100,000.
Oh.
Do you have that up front, or you can get a loan, can't you? Maybe not for that much, but I mean, I'm sure we could work something out.
Yeah.
God damn, sorry, people.
Yeah,
I'm thirsty.
I'll pay you $110,000. I'll pay you $110,000.
Oh, you're gonna give me $10,000 extra?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad I could do some business with you, sucker. Fucking sucker.
People have to, when they twist the way people are being perceived by clipping them out or something like that out of context. They have to not truly believe some of the crazy shit they believe, right? Do they expect to trick others into it?
Let me tell you something.
Is it about clout?
Let me tell you something.
Who are you, man?
Sampson.
No, Sampson. Okay, Sampson.
Yeah, hey. How you doing? Let me tell you.
How are you? Fuck, Sampson, you just came out of nowhere, dude. God damn.
Well,
nice
you was talking about stuff being faked on Facebook, Facebook news.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, baby. I saw on Facebook the other day.
Yeah.
At the end of the world was coming.
Yeah.
And that's I had suboxone, baby.
Yeah, I did too, Sampson. I did too. I swear I do suboxone and scroll Facebook all day long. I love doing that.
Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing I like better than having me a strip of suboxone and having me some pussy while I scroll Facebook.
Oh my God. Why do you want all those things, though? Why do you want all those things simultaneously? And do you even actually achieve these? Because you look like you have no teeth. And second of all, you fucking stink. I know you stink. I bet you have lots of racist collections.
What's that mean, baby?
Well, I bet you.
I ain't racist, baby. I have a colored TV.
Yep, and a lot of color and the rebel flag hanging in your window, huh?
And now, baby, that don't mean I'm racist, baby.
Yeah, you probably got it hanging from your truck, don't you, too, buddy?
I don't have a truck, baby.
Oh, what you got, man?
I don't drive, baby. I don't have a car. I use my feet.
Yeah, you tore your ACL, right?
No, baby.
That's why you can't work, right?
No, baby, let me tell you something. I was walking one day. I was trying to walk to the store.
Yeah.
And I pulled my fucking back, and I said, God damn, I need some suboxone. I said, my back hurts. I need some suboxone.
So is that where it started for you?
Nah, baby, that ain't where it started, but let me tell you something. It sure does fucking help.
Yeah, I mean,
let me tell you where I'm...
It's a coping mechanism, Sampson, but
let me tell you,
at the end of the day, buddy, you still got a lot of shit you're not resolving. You're living in a shithole, buddy.
Kiwi,
do you realize that, huh?
Kiwi, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Huh? What?
I tell you where I'm fucked up, baby.
Yeah.
I tell you where I fucked up this morning, baby.
You fucked up this morning?
Well, I tell you, I snorted half a Xanax, baby, and a half a suboxone. And that was, whew.
That was a good time for you?
Baby, I don't know where I'm at. Where are we? Where are we?
You're about to be fucking kicked out of here. That's where you are. I'm about to kick you to the curb, Sampson. You came in here and you just you sent Jimmy out.
I was talking about Facebook, baby.
Who? No.
You said people.
Yeah, you were talking about
people
Facebook.
make fake news.
Yeah.
You make me talk about.
Samson, we talked about that a long time ago.
Hey, baby,
a long time ago, Samson. You went on a whole spiel about all of those drugs.
Baby, that burp smell good.
No, it's disgusting like your soul. It's disgusting like how you exist in this world and you don't try anything.
Baby, I'm trying to squeeze out a fart.
You don't do anything. You're the lowest common denominator, Sampson. When I'm around you, I feel the aura of depression because you wallow in it and you don't escape and you just become a monster.
Nah, baby, I love pussy. I love pussy, baby. Ain't nothing I like. Let me tell you something, baby. One of the best things about not having teeth, baby, is you can eat pussy like a motherfucker. You can eat pussy like a motherfucker, baby.
Oh my God, is that right?
I had one bitch, baby. Let me tell you something.
You have her quivering.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
I spit out my grizzly. Right in her coochie, baby. Let me tell you something, man.
For all you out there who don't know what grizzly is.
That's biker.
Chewing tobacco.
That's biker, baby.
Oh my God.
I spit right in her coochie, baby. And
you
she
really
went, woo-wee. And baby, let me tell you something. Then I did some suboxone, and then
it always comes back around to that, huh?
I snorted some suboxone right off her fucking lips, baby. Right off her pussy lips.
Oh my God! You didn't have to emphasize. That's already the lips I was thinking, Sampson. So thank you for the clarification.
Our lips are just as flat as her pussy lips. Hey, baby. It's like two fishing gills connecting, baby. It's like two fishing gills wrapped up against each other,
Sampson,
baby.
I've informed the police that you're here.
Baby, I can't afford to go back to jail.
I'm sorry.
I'm on probation.
Listen, I'm advocating for your release. So,
But baby, why'd you call him? I didn't even know I was here. I'm high, baby.
Because I don't feel comfortable with you around the people that I care about, Sampson. I think you're untrustworthy. I think you need serious help. I think you need to take a look at your life and try to understand what your values are and what's important, and try to pull up the old bootstraps and...
Hey, baby, you know what?
Get your shit together.
You're stupid, baby. You're stupid as hell.
Sampson, I don't have time to argue with you, dude.
Yeah.
Where's Jimmy? Hashtag.
Where's baby?
Oh my God. It just becomes I get trapped with this character.
No.
Like, that's the hell.
I ain't gonna trap you.
No.
I save your soul.
I was just literally thinking, what would I do if you decided to do that for the whole duration of the episode?
What if I didn't decide to? What if I was just stuck doing that? I couldn't turn it off anymore.
Dude, did you know there's some people who, like, get knocked out and they get brain injuries that, like, all of a sudden they'll start speaking an accent?
I've heard that before. It's super rare, though.
Yeah.
Like, their entire dialect changes.
Yeah. I mean, you can't...
That's a hell of a concussion.
That's a horrible, but it is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean... Just the fact that can happen. I mean, my God, dude. I just imagine a world where, like you drive home tonight, you're in a horrible accident, and they're like, something horrible happened to his brain. It's really weird. They're warning me before I go to the fucking waiting room. They're like,
hey, Kiwi, how are you? You won't believe what the hell happened. I got in the car wreck and fucked up my head. How are you doing, you old prick? Come over here, you old fucker. Let me see it, Noggin. How's them kids of yours?
Yeah, you would have to crack up. That's just like,
And then they'd probably be like, what are you laughing at?
Yeah, what are you laughing at, you fucking...
What are you laughing at, you fucking planker? What the fuck are you laughing at?
It's like, just this person that I've had all this history with is suddenly stuck with this accent for his life.
Maybe it's
because he got hit in the head the wrong way.
Plonker.
Plonk?
It's plonker. It's not planker. Plonker.
Splunky?
I don't even know what the
You
hell
ever
it
played
actually
Splunky?
means. What the hell is Splunky?
It's like a popular game amongst like...
Is it like
It's like a little arcade. I mean, it's like
a Candy Crush type thing? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like a... Spelunking is like your mining. So like...
Don't say it like that.
It's fucking spelunking. It's SPELUNC.
I love splunking.
No, not with a C.
Huh?
Okay, I enjoy
Speckling?
Spelunking. SPEL.
Bruh, I love spelunking.
Too close to speluging.
Too close to spunking.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Spunking, splooging, splunking, splanking.
Yeah.
My mind is blanking, and it's racing. Racing for cum.
Well, I kind of brought up Splunky because I was playing the Xbox 360 recently, and I had this arcade thing. It's like, and it had 5 games on it. It was Boom Boom Rocket, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, I know that one.
And let's see, what were the other ones? You threw me off just now. by amplifying Pac-Man.
Quite a classic indeed. I love Pac-Man.
Zuma, maybe? No, Uno. Uno's on it. Yeah, we played a lot of Uno back in the day, didn't we, on Xbox Live?
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy good times, man. I literally have a memory of just sitting there and playing Uno with all you guys, talking on the party chat.
Like 4 a.m.
Yeah, and I was just eating a funfetti cupcake, man. It was like my 4th. It was probably like my 4th funfetti cupcake. Just having a good old time, dude.
I'd kill to have that kind of time again.
It's incredible, dude. I don't know what happens. It's just you never make it back to that much time to where, like the relaxation back then, man, you take it for granted so much.
You absolutely do.
Yeah.
If I knew now if I knew then what I knew now.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to the child that's screaming outside. Hell yes, children screaming. Nothing says peaceful like
That's usually just a part of 4th of July, is screaming children.
Damn it!
Barking dogs,
Great noises.
Yeah.
The things single men like me enjoy hearing that don't have children.
Honestly, I don't think anybody enjoys hearing a baby crying. Like that is a horrible sound.
But you can't you can't be reactionary to it.
Yeah.
You can't be like, God damn it, shut that fucking baby up. God, why'd you bring it in here, you stupid fucker?
or not even
you stupid fucker.
You sounded like somebody straight out of the TV show Shameless. Like that's just something a dumbass on there would say. Like for real. Like the fucking
you fucker.
Or just, not even talking directly to her, but being it being socially acceptable, be like, oh my God, that bitch's baby is so loud.
God, can somebody fucking get a pillow or something? Jesus Christ. Somebody shut that fucking kid up.
Women just routinely run away crying in all forms of life because it's that
every father carries a fucking katana in this realm.
Yeah, has to back them off like they're a bunch of wild animals.
They have to defend their wife's honor.
Oh my, yeah.
Their child's honor.
Yeah.
Their honor.
And they have to do it with a katana too.
They have to behead them.
Yeah.
There's no other alternative. If you don't behead them, it's not a true victory.
Yeah. That's the American way.
You could be shunned otherwise.
We've been doing that for many years.
Seppuku went to the west. That's what it is. Seppuku's coming to the West, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, grab onto your favorite popcorn, grab onto your favorite soda, and let me tell you, Seppuku is coming to a TV near you. Everyone, nationwide, committing suicide, blades in their guts, disembowelment, guts hitting the floor. Where are we gonna go from here? Floor is wet. Caution when walking across, motherfucker. Guts on the floor.
Seppuku.
Seppuku in the West. Hosted by the corpse of Adam West.
The corpse of Adam West.
Yeah, they just got him on a marionette. He's a marionette.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a nightmare.
Can we get somebody to sign this?
No.
Sign this contract on behalf of Adam West? I'm sure he'd be all right
Yeah,
with it.
well, you know, some corporate dude out there is just trying his best to make money off of Adam West's dead body. So.
But you have to make sure, like, the teeth that are on the skeleton, one of them, like, you have to have a gold cap tooth with the Batman symbol on it.
Oh,
Otherwise,
hell
people will
yeah.
know it's a fake.
Hell yeah, dude. I think that would look rad, too.
He had that.
What?
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, it would be a fake if he didn't have it.
Adam West had a gold tooth with...
He had a gold-plated tooth with the Batman symbol in it.
That is dedication, dude. Mm-hmm. And Adam West Batman, you go back and smoke some magic herbs and spices and, like, watch...
Damn, dude, we're smoking KFC and...
Yeah, smoking it in the
I've
oven.
heard of eating KFC, but not smoking
And then watch some old Batman with Adam West.
Dude, like, that's... Like, I'm not much on Batman in general.
Yeah.
But I will even tell you that the Adam West Batman, the old TV series from the 60s, is so fun to watch.
It's so campy.
Exactly. That's why I love to watch. I love corny, campy shit, man.
Like
if it's done right. I should specify. If it's done right.
Yeah.
I just love cringe in general.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like that cartoon Spider-Man that spawns all the memes. Meme pictures.
Especially like the pointing meme.
Yeah.
Pointing to himself.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite memes of all time.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew Liberty Brew. We're not sponsored by them, but that Mountain Dew will do.
Oh my god.
And
Mountain Dew has a 4th of July freaking drink, dude. It's red, white, and blue. Dude, oh my god, fuck. We're fucking in
50 flavors in one. Wow!
We're in Kentucky fucking
drinking dew. Goddamn drinking dew. Hey buddy, that's like milk from a goddamn titty.
Hey man, this is seriously exclusive to this area. Like the trucks around here, the Mountain Dew trucks, delivery ones, they say Dew Country on it. Like this is like the fucking the Don Mega. Is that what it's called? Don Mega?
The Don Mega?
Don Mega?
I have no
What does
idea.
that even mean?
I would just call it the Omega.
All I've heard, I think the only person I've heard say that, and why I even just use that term, is because of Ice Cube.
I've heard that somewhere before, I feel.
Fuck dying.
That's a good song.
Don Mega. Oh my god. I hope that's what he says. Oh shit.
I hope it's not what he said. So that way we'll actually have the
accident.
answer.
Fuck.
We'll have the answer one way or the other.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Look at it positively.
Yeah. That's a great song, though, dude. He's literally talking about if the Grim Reaper comes for him, he's like, nah, fuck you. I'm not going, bitch.
We'll throw down, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Come over here, bitch. Throw down. Come here, death.
Dude, I want to see that played out in the most. I want the budget to be sky high. And it's just Ice Cube fighting the Grim Reaper.
I would pay an even higher budget to see Urkel fight the Grim Reaper.
Urkel?
Hell
oh my
yes.
god, he would just annoy him until he fucking left.
And I knew that. Sorry, Death. Oops. They break your scythe and I do that. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's like not even a good impression.
No.
I just imagine that's what he sounded like. He's like imitating himself. You know?
It's Jaleel White trying to do an impression of Urkel 30 years later. Did I do that? I don't know. That sounded like fucking Kenan Thompson trying to do an impression of Urkel. I don't even know. Kenan Thompson's great too, by the way.
Yeah. Kenan Thompson.
Whatever happened to Kel Mitchell? You know, from Kenan and Kel. Whatever really happened to Kel?
Yeah.
I mean, like, Kenan Thompson, I think he's on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
But whatever happened to Kel? I know he rapped for a little bit.
Yeah.
But that was the last I'd ever really heard of it. Wait, no, they went back and they had redone Didn't they do like a Good Burger thing here not too long back?
Like a Good Burger revamp?
Sort of, yeah.
What?
And it had Keenan and Kel in the kitchen.
Dude, Good Burger was such a great movie. But we also had a kid in the family that would watch it like relentlessly, and when that happens, sometimes it fucks up a movie for you.
Kind of like fireworks fuck up your ears.
You're always the one whipping it out whenever, as soon as that explosion goes off, you got something ready to say.
Hell yeah, I do. I'm ready to blow as quick as those fuses, buddy. Shouts out, not even a shout out, but I would like to.
Here goes another.
Hell yeah.
That should sparkled.
Now that should go off because I'm celebrating this Dog Fashion Disco shirt. It's an excellent band. It may be not even your, it may not be your cup of tea, most likely not, but I will say they're a fun listen to for me. Yeah. And it's just a good time.
Yeah.
Even if this guy's hanging from a palm tree on this shirt, it's totally acceptable.
Yeah, Dog Fashion Disco is good. They're related to Polka Dot Cadaver.
It's the same vocalist.
I don't even know how popular. Like on Spotify, what does it say their monthly listeners are?
I couldn't really tell you, but he's also the vocalist for El Creepo. They're all his bands.
Yeah. He's one of those dudes with like 3 bands.
He's like was it Keenan Maynard Tool guy?
Yeah.
Like he has, or I don't know if he still does Pussifier, but he had that, Tool, and A Perfect Circle. Yeah,
man, I don't know how those guys do that. How do you
ICP
tour
had
with 3 different bands?
Mm-hmm. I mean, like ICP had what? Themselves, Dark Lotus, Psychopathic Riders.
Yeah.
Fucking, what the hell? There was another one, too, that was like 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
There was like the remnants of 3-6 Mafia. 6, like, whatever they renamed themselves. It was an odd name.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was after, I guess, Juicy J was his name.
Was it called like Kill Smiley or something?
Killjoy Club.
Killjoy Club.
Their logo was a smiley face. Kill Smiley!
Well, honestly, I knew deep down in my heart that if I said Kill Smiley, it would probably trigger the name.
If Smiley...
For you.
Also, if Smiley is a horror movie I'm thinking of, it's an insanely insufferable bad horror movie. Oh. It's Smiley. Holy fuck. If it's the one with Shane Dawson in it, it's so fucking bad, dude. Have you ever seen it? Dude. Holy hell. Dude, oh my god.
Let's have some Kentucky Fried Chicken secret herbs and spices sometime, and for Patreon viewers, do like a review of Smiley.
Please don't make me do that.
We gotta watch all of Smiley, man.
No, I know what we need to do.
What?
Is we need to review Tales from the Dark Carnival. I feel like that's an even better...
Absolutely. That Tales from the Dark Carnival is... You have to understand, Insane Clown Posse has put out so much fucking media, so many products, so much music throughout the years. It's ridiculous.
It's ungodly the type of
they've put out. Oh my god!
See, books,
thousands
albums,
of shirts, designs,
independent movies.
Yeah,
their own wrestling promotion.
Yeah,
their own clothing shit. Their merchandise itself is a money racket. They don't ever need to make music if they've not had to for years, really. Yeah. Their merch alone, like they know how to churn it.
And let's say some of those ventures they've went down are not as successful as others.
Right.
Like Tales from the Dark Carnival.
And there's a fun little backstory on Tales from the Dark Carnival. It was originally intended to be an HBO series.
Really?
As far as I understand, it was either HBO or Sci-Fi, and I know those are big jumps. But I'm just about...
Still, regardless, to think that ICP would even get a TV show is unfathomable. But you can see why they didn't make it to those networks.
And as far as I know, the 3 episodes that are on that DVD, those are the only 3 that ever made it past the cutting floor before it ever just got scrapped altogether.
Yeah, like, no, we're not doing this.
I mean, like, it's either like the people on the TV and maybe backed out, which I'm sure that was the case.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they realized, like, we might not get our investment back on this.
But I did feel like they had a really good show on Fuse.
Yeah, that was a great show on Fuse.
What was it called? Like, they
Man,
basically
I
just
can't
sat there.
remember.
I mean, like, it was just basically a Science Theater 3000, but with them watching music videos.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
some silly shit like that.
And that's when they're
Insane
at their
Clown
best.
Posse
I mean,
Theater. That was it.
when they're just fucking around. and
ICP
commentating.
Theater.
Yeah, ICP Theater. Yeah. Yeah.
They had guests on every month. And me being a wrestling fan like I am, like, I always got a kick that Greg the Hammer Valentine and Vampiro were always sitting off to the sides.
Yeah.
And poor Greg. Poor Greg.
Well,
Looks like an old woman, and they just ragged on him all the time.
I mean, the ICP is synonymous with wrestling, just as much as they're synonymous with hip hop, even though you might not want to, like, agree with that.
Right.
They've opened the doors for I think people like Odd Future. But, I mean, I'm not saying that ICP was the originators of that. ICP had influences like
Ghetto Boys.
Esham.
Yeah, Esham, Ghetto Boys. I'm trying to think of some others. I don't know if Daytona Beat or Daytona Family or Daytona whatever the fuck they were. Dayton Family.
Yeah.
I don't know if Dayton Family was over or not. Ladies and gentlemen out there is a doggo.
Crying dog.
And crying little doggo. Go cry that way, little doggo. The big people are having big people discussions about farts and suboxone and everything else.
That was a while ago.
It was a while ago, but I feel like it's relevant to the dog for just now
Yeah.
waking up and becoming conscious.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. It's relevant.
Boink.
Man, she's just like,
She's a bulldozer.
yeah, she's obsessed with doors, man. When dogs realize that they can, like, open doors, it's hell on earth forever.
Oh, I'm certain it is. I can
Because,
imagine.
like, no longer is that just, like, under your control. Now it's under theirs, because they're gonna jump up and scratch the door and, like, Jesus, man. But I love her. I love her to death. She's my little
Jesus,
baby.
man.
Say, hey, Scotty. Jesus, man.
Bum, bum, ba, da, da, da.
I miss the drunken peasants, man. That's what that makes me think about.
Does it? I don't
Yeah.
even think that. It makes me think of like old school Ray William Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
That's like, I feel like that's like one of the last few videos he had done before he had closed up his channel. God, how long ago has that been, man?
Oh,
Like Ray
God.
William Johnson.
That was
and,
10 years ago, probably.
Naga Haga and those guys
Yeah.
were sitting at the top of the charts
Yeah.
on YouTube at all times. And for some damn reason, Smosh was always sitting there. I'm one of those people that I'd never got Smosh's appeal. Don't get it. Don't get it.
No. I honestly, I never really liked many of those, like, top YouTubers for a while. I kind of always existed in, like, a different realm of YouTube, I guess.
As did I. I was always in the rant field of old YouTube.
Yeah.
Like those were the top. A lot of the channels like I could rattle off, man. They're probably like they were niche audiences, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, but like people like the Archfiend or Undertaker Freak,
Yeah.
like the Amazing Atheists, which he's still around. He's still doing stuff, which I
Yeah.
think all of them may be. I don't follow Archfiend or Undertaker
Dude.
Freak anymore.
It's hilarious. When I was in 6th grade, I liked Onision.
Jesus fuck.
Dude, that was a shot off to Onision in praise of him.
Praise of him.
Oh god. Oh no. I told you the babies cry and the dogs bark on 4th of July. Mark it down.
Really?
What was I saying?
Hell if I know.
Oh my god.
That one just shot off like Onision.
Oh yeah, Onision. I liked Onision when I was in like 6th grade. And that was like the early days of YouTube. I mean, like, I was a kid, and I don't know why, for some reason, I guess I'm a banana, fucking resonated with my dumbass.
Hey, but you know what
Tween
though? That's his most popular video of all time.
Yeah.
And does it surprise you in 2020? Looking back at yourself being in 6th grade compared to yourself now, and you see the Chris Hansen investigation that's been going on with Onision
Yeah.
for months,
Yeah.
and like the allegations of all the grooming
Well,
and
you know
all
what,
that
man?
stuff.
Onision, I think, has always had a young audience.
He has.
Because
He's always aimed at a childlike audience, preteenish, in my opinion.
Because if you're an adult, you think it's ridiculous.
You're not gonna subscribe to something like that unless
wouldn't take it seriously.
Yeah. I mean, like, unless maybe you respect him as a creator or something, but that's debatable in 2020.
Yeah. But there was, like, this beef between him and the Amazing Atheist because, Onision was team vegetarian and the Amazing Atheist basically called him. That was, like, during times where, like, reaction videos with the RE in front of them were a thing. So
yeah, and there was TJ, Amazing Atheist, he had said once before that Onision had tried to get him to go on Judge Judy.
I thought it was Jerry Springer.
He had tried that as well.
Yeah, that made me wonder though. Because
maybe not Judge Judy. No, I think you're right. It was just Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
or Maury. It was those like really fucking guttery. Trash time TV shows.
And this was before any of this shit ever even came out with, Onision.
Yeah.
Like, he was just saying that Onision would email and be like, let's take advantage of this beef. Let's go on Jerry Springer and fight it out. And Amazing Atheist TJ was basically like, no, I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous. You're a ridiculous human. But that made me wonder, though. Because I was thinking about that the other day. What if his thing with Chris Hansen is all a facade? What if it's just like, hey, Chris Hansen, I know how to make your YouTube channel blow up?
Well, the thing is like, he's basically trying to get attention, or he was trying to get attention out of it.
Yeah, he's one of those that's any attention is
he'll take it and run with it. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's some weird stuff that Hansen had uncovered.
Oh yeah.
Like how many times the police had been called to his house? I think it was 17 times last year.
Whoa.
Or just this year alone.
Regardless.
That's insane.
Regardless of whether he even actually did anything illegal or not, he's still he's very much a predator. He's very much predatorial. Selfish person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, like, even that's what I'm saying. Like, if you know the legal age limit of people in every state why do you know that?
Yeah.
That's not something people need to know. No. I mean, like, that law is there to, like, it's not there so adults can fuck kids.
And he did
You know what I mean? Like, that's not a guideline for adults so when they can have sex with somebody.
It's not like you take your 16-year-old girlfriend there to fuck like it's vacation.
Right.
Like, let's go to a state where we can actually fuck legally.
Yeah, come on.
That's not how it works, dude. And he actually did stuff like that. Like, wasn't there a girl that he took to a
pretty much across the country
where the legal age for sex was lower? And
pretty much, and in the state we're in one of this state, as far as I know, is one of the lowest legal limits in the country.
Really?
16. I mean, like, that's still incredibly low across the country boards.
Yeah.
It is.
I guess America, is
But I think there's maybe one state that goes as low as 15.
Wow, that seems a little weird.
It's incredibly weird.
Yeah,
it's incredibly fucking weird.
Yeah.
But my point is like, why have you like researched that far into it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously you're suspicious, and I mean
you're offering to fly these people out to your home.
Yeah,
fly them out. Like, these people were just turning 16, 17 years old, and you're like, he's my age. I'm 31. I mean, he's maybe like he's pretty much my age if he's not a year older.
Yeah. That's pretty creepy.
If I was sitting here, if I was sitting here being fucking banana man, and I'm being like, hey, I'm getting online, I'm getting in chat boards, I'm talking to somebody, like I'm we're in Kentucky, of course.
Yeah.
Say I'm shooting somebody a message over in Oregon.
Yeah.
Hey, How about
he would
like,
do that? Like he would
Yes.
message the states?
Yes.
And I bet he did it with his fans. Because he would
Yes,
probably
that's
look
exactly
through his
who he was doing
Instagram
it
followers or whatever.
That's
and be
exactly
like,
who it was.
Let's find a fan from a state with a low legal age. That's fucked.
But the thing is, like, his boyfriend Kai
Wow.
is also has the allegations of grooming as well, because like he would be messaging people on their Twitter or whatever, exchanging.
Yeah. Man,
It's very, like I said, if no one has ever looked into it, Chris Hansen he's come back and he's done quite a bit of work, because you know who else he's been investigating is Davi from Broken Side.
Oh yeah.
Or is it Broken Side? No, it's
Blood on the
dance floor. Yes.
Yeah. A very horrible, like, what would you even call it? Emo. It was definitely like scene
aesthetic.
Is it like
crunk core?
Yeah, dude.
It's
Just
like
a disgusting genre of music that only existed for a limited period of time, where it was like emo and screamo. What people would call screamo.
God, did it do its damage?
Yeah.
Broken Side. ...
Auto-tune.
Oh my
and
God.
dance beats,
and it wasn't even
with
good
lyricism.
auto-tune. It was like regurgitated auto-tune.
Bad lyricism.
If you can preach for me for a minute,
yeah.
I'm gonna just for funsies.
What are you looking at?
I'm gonna look up some Blow on the Dance Floor lyrics. I'm just gonna pick a song.
Yes.
And it's gonna be a good time,
dude. It's crazy. That dude. Do you remember the video where it's like, I backtraced it, I'm gonna send it to the cyber police?
Yeah, you done goofed.
Yeah, you done goofed.
You done goofed.
Classic internet video with like the little girl crying. That little girl was a fucking victim of Davi Vanity, that dude in that band. And like she like told that story. Like you can find an interview that she just did fairly recently about it. It's really disturbing. Which is gonna make these lyrics seem less funny and more just disturbing. But whatever. I guess we're a horror podcast for a minute.
It's interesting you say that though, because Chris Hansen interviewed J.C. Slaughter.
Jessie Slaughter, that was the girl's name. Yeah.
Yeah. Interviewed J.C. Slaughter about Davi.
Really?
That's what I'm saying.
Chris Hansen did?
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. It's on his channel.
Okay, so there was somebody else that did it too. I guess she's probably went on a few people's platforms and talked about it.
Hansen's been like, dude, Hansen, he had like, for Onision, there was like, I feel like there's at least 11 different people that came on his podcast and spoke out with allegations.
Yeah.
All people that lived in Onision's house that flew out there. That's what I'm saying. Like that web goes deep.
Oh yeah,
and I'm sure the one with Davi. Why is nothing
being done, man? Why? I don't know. I don't want to call. And let me be clear. I don't want to call for fucking Onision's head just because we're sitting here talking about this. Listen, no, but I feel we don't know the facts of any of this.
No, we
shit.
don't. But that's one of those things where the law is so thinly veiled.
Yeah,
like it's that's the unfortunate truth.
And also, I think it exemplifies the time that we're coming into and how predators have much more access to connecting with people who are at risk for falling for their bullshit.
But see, that's the thing.
If you're a YouTuber with a bunch of fans and you reach out to one of those fans and you try to pursue a romantic or sexual relationship with them, of course, there's a power dynamic there.
But if all that was proven to be true, everything that's going on with him, like, I feel like that would be something that YouTube, like, there would have to be a shift in everything that they do, because that's somebody who's clearly manipulated their system to fly like these people, these practically minors. I mean, like, and yet again, that's where the thinly veiled law.
I don't think I would blame YouTube though.
I mean, you can't blame YouTube, but I mean,
I think YouTube should take blame for a lot of shit. By the way, but
it's something that they should be paying attention to.
Yeah.
Like, that's something. Like, I feel there should be some sort of fucking monitoring of, I don't know how. I don't know how you would do it.
Chris D'Elia. Do you know who Chris D'Elia is?
No.
Stand-up comedian.
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm familiar.
He like flows with that whole like Los Angeles stand-up comedian crew of like Joe Rogan and Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer, those dudes. And they're always like on each other's podcasts and stuff. He was recently going down for the same stuff. Like they're looking into it. He was like allegedly messaging young girls through like Twitter and or Facebook, whatever, like his fans, and saying like, "Hey, let's meet up." So it's once again, man.
It's a weird power play.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up power play.
Yeah.
Well, what is also fucked up is "Hello Kitty" by Blood on the Dance Floor. I found me some lyrics.
Finally, here's some Blood on the Dance Floor lyrics.
So let's hear what Davi has to say. Speaking of beautiful Davi.
Okay, Davi Vanity. Let's hear his amazing, incredible lyricism, man. Let's hear it.
In the song "Hello Kitty."
Hello Kitty, the every scene girl's dream in the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm. In the intro, it says, "Dance fire up in this room, ah, ah, expecting certain doom, ah, ah. Attention, please. Everyone in the dance club freeze. Remain the position and bleed."
Why? Just why? Oh my god, that's so edgy. Ooh, you're on a dance floor and then you bleed.
Don't cut yourself on all that edge.
And they're like referencing their name.
Because it's
Blood
weird?
on the Dance Floor, and you have a song about the dance floor and blood being shed.
Isn't that great?
Corny-ass
Doesn't it make you...
bitches.
Teenagers
like
or preteens was really attracted to this.
Yeah, somehow.
Okay, here we go. Here we go into the first verse.
Yes.
You ready? I like it against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Just fuck me in the hall. You scream, meat sucks.
Meat sucks.
You're out of luck.
Oh my god, that just sounds fucking predatory. She's saying meat sucks, and you're like, no.
I'll fuck you in the face.
Wow.
And leave a nice taste. A hot mess. That's what's up.
That's what's up, dude. I'm gonna leave a hot mess on a bitch's face. You know that's what's up. Davi Vanity, Blood on the Dance Floor, shouts out.
I'll fuck you in the club. On the ground. Mop it up. Relax. It's my sexy track.
It's my sexy track. You can't say that. You can't say it's my sexy track. That's not sexy.
Fresh to death. Don't you dare forget. Ghetto blasting. Hot sex everlasting. Hells yeah, bitch.
He did not say ghetto blasting.
Ghetto blasting, hot sex everlasting. Hells yeah, bitch. That's the lyrics.
Wow.
That's the song, ladies and gentlemen. That is "Hello Kitty" by Blood on the Dance Floor.
My response to that is a semicolon and a 3 to make the cat face that everybody made during that time.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't say a little curve, because then you would have led me into looking into ... curve lyrics.
No, or you could do the 0 and the underscore and then the 0 or the O. You know, make it the one eyeball bigger than the other.
Oh my god, I feel like I could look at their lyrics all day and get amusement out of this. You probably don't want that in your life, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I want to expand on Davi Vanity.
Yeah, that's a real. Yeah, we don't need to expand anymore into him, ladies and gentlemen. If that doesn't seem very predatorial, then I don't know what does.
Yeah.
And that was just a random Google search.
Yeah, you know, it is weird, too, like, how the evidence starts to crop up when you really... But, you know, I think...
But that's your perception, I think, being altered, too. Like, that's your perception with new evidence.
Yes. When that stuff comes up, you start going back through everything and seeing it through that lens.
You mean, like, you're looking at everything with a different filter. You're like...
And, yeah, you might find some things by doing that, or you might just convince yourself that... that was some kind of weird relation when really it wasn't.
Mm-hmm. But it could be one of those things. Yeah. You hear that old saying, like, it's easier to avoid red flags when you wear rose-tinted glasses.
Yeah.
It could easily just be that type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Change your filter, damn it.
Yeah.
So you can see those flags.
Yeah, it's weird shit, man. Like, there's... I don't know. I guess that would be considered cancel culture, right?
What's that?
Taking these people down, like canceling these people.
Yeah.
Well, there's this chick on YouTube who has been there for a long time, Jenna Marbles, who recently...
I made a pun with her name once on this podcast.
What was it?
I said, call me Gemma Marbles.
Because you're Jim.
Yes.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
Gemma Marbles.
Well, like...
I wish I was as hot as Jenna Marbles.
She like posted a video basically apologizing for a lot of the things she had done in her past. Mm-hmm. And my lady friend got me into watching her. And like she seems like a really good, kind-hearted person who never wanted to hurt any feelings. She had a video where she cried because she killed a goldfish, you know?
Oddly,
like,
you bring her up. She was also interviewed by Chris Hansen on Onision.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Like, he tried to do something with her?
She had some sort of bizarre interactions with him, yeah. I'm pretty certain it was Jenna Marbles. Don't crucify me. I will look that up, though, just for clarification, because that's not something I want to be wrong on.
Yeah.
But, yeah, what were you saying?
It just, to me, it really bothered me. Not because, you know, I don't want anybody to feel hurt or offended. I genuinely don't. But I do think that we can't try to ruin everybody's lives when the things that they're doing, they don't mean to be that harmful. You know? Yeah. Like, if you really think that something she did you felt was racist, like a joke she made where, wasn't it like she had a song where she said something?
Bounce that dick.
What?
It was called Bounce That Dick.
Well, what did she say in it?
Bounce that dick.
Ching chong wing wong. Show me your big ding dong.
She said, ching chong wing wong, show me your big ding dong. Do you think she deserves to get canceled from the internet for that? Does she need to cry because she said that? No. That's ridiculous. She shouldn't have to apologize for that. Please God, Jenna Marbles, if you want to quit YouTube, just give it up and have a happy life if you want to do that. But don't let people run you off and control you and make you apologize for things that you really shouldn't have to apologize for.
Cannot give in to these people. Man, like, that's what they feed on.
Because what happens, honestly, when you apologize for something that you shouldn't have to apologize for, you're just making them say, oh, so you really did, it really was bad, huh? Because you're apologizing for it, it must be bad.
It's a lose-lose, and if you don't apologize, be like, oh, so you don't have any remorse for what you did.
Exactly.
And then you could be sitting there going, apologize for what?
Yeah, and the Cardi B, man, so they were trying to cancel her apparently around that same time period, and she posted a video where she was like, y'all tried to cancel me last year, y'all trying to cancel me this year, fuck y'all, and she jumped into a swimming pool. That's how you deal with that shit, I think. Genuinely.
I mean, because it's a small minority.
Yeah,
it's a minority. It's like, you got to remember, this is social media.
Twitter group.
Yeah, that's biggest. It's a very loud vocal minority.
Yeah, yeah.
And even if it wasn't a minority, I mean, like, if you're going to let that dictate, I mean, don't. Fuck.
Yeah. But it's weird, though, man.
Because even if you apologize, that's not going to be enough.
No.
It's going to be like, oh, well, now we want this.
Yeah. Yeah,
he apologized, but now he should lose his job. Oh, he's lost his job? Well, he should lose his house.
Yes.
He lost his house? Well, he should go bankrupt.
Yes, they never let it in.
It's like, let's ruin their lives.
Like, listen, there are jail sentences for a reason. It's because after a certain amount of time, you should be forgiven. You should start out on... I mean, I'm not saying everything you do deserves to have a clean slate earned later, but I think...
Yeah, but civilians aren't to punish other civilians because they don't agree with them on a moral basis. Yeah, and that's not their place.
And people change, too. I mean, some of those videos that they were saying were racist or sexist because they were slut-shaming or whatever, some of those videos were years old.
Well, that's what I'm going to say. These people that do this cancel culture shit, they go and dig. Mm-hmm. They go back and dig for shit. Like, oh, this is offensive now. I don't like this now. No, look. Yeah. Look. They did this 6 years ago. Look, they're bad people. I mean, like, like, nobody fucking knows. And even then, it's like, people change. Yeah. And even if they didn't, I mean, like, what the fuck is wrong with that?
We were talking earlier about how much we had changed in fucking, like, 10 years. we're not even the same people.
No.
That doesn't even make sense to look at now.
Yeah, if you expect someone to make the same type of shit that they did 6 years ago, I mean, like, you're delusionary. Yeah. And, like, there's no wonder you're part of this psychotic minority online that is like, cancel this, cancel that. Oh, you saw what they said? Look what they posted. They said they didn't feed their dog yesterday. You know what? Cancel them. They need to lose their job.
Yeah.
Let's call their job. Does anyone know who this person is? Let's share the post. Can you make it public?
Listen,
let's go
man.
Let's do on a witch hunt, because that's all it is. It's a goddamn witch hunt, so people feel like they have something.
If you put any two people in the fucking world on an hour video and put it online of two people just having a conversation, anybody in the world, they're gonna say one dumb or offensive thing at least.
Yeah.
Seriously, we're all fucking dumb and we're all fucking offensive, but, like, we can't cancel each other for all of that. Let's have a conversation about it, if anything. If something that, you know, was said that was offensive to you, don't try to take my life for it. Message me or something and say, this hurt me, for real. Like, I would be interested to see that perspective because I could figure out how to work around it. But unless you give me, if you don't give me that, then I can't even, it's not even a conversation, and you're not even trying to fix it. You just want to just make things worse. Mm-hmm. Like, reach out, dude.
But you know somebody could be reaching out to you, too, and they're just waiting for you to send the wrong type of message so they can have a fucking gotcha.
Yeah.
A gotcha moment.
That's true. That's true.
Screenshot you and fuck you again.
Yes, people do that.
People weaponize their inbox.
Yeah.
People very much weaponize. And look, in some cases, it's very much justifiable. Mm-hmm. You know, if you have some sort of harassment, yeah. It's great you have those screenshots, or those emails. Don't get rid of them. You have solid proof you're being harassed or stalked or anything of that nature. But if it's something like you fucking made a very racy, edgy jokes 10 years ago, like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's like I said on episode many moons back. I was like, if we were to go around fucking trying to crucify everybody for every small or stupid mistake they made in their past, everybody would have nails in their hands.
Yes, absolutely. We'd all be hung at the fucking stake. Mm-hmm. Every one of us in this human race.
And I honestly feel like some of this cancel culture comes from a place of these people trying to cleanse themselves. Cleanse themselves of the very fucking thing they say others are doing.
Makes them feel
cleansed, makes them feel pure.
Better by comparison. Takes the aim off of them.
Holier than thou.
Mm-hmm. And what they don't understand is that the very people who are siding with them on trying to take somebody down would take them down too in a second, their fellow person.
And you know, on my personal Facebook, man, I recently, and I'm not one of those people that's like, you know, you can say whatever you want, I'll just unfollow you. But, like, people have, you know, 2020 is a crazy year. Well, I'll just leave it at that. Because we're having fun, goddammit. But I have unfriended people here recently just because they support this cancel culture shit. And I'm like, look, that literally, you are no better. If not, you're horrendously worse.
Yeah.
In some cases, now look, some of it can be justified, but it all comes from your moral stance.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you saw somebody videoed this dude kicking the shit out of his dog in his yard.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can justify from a moral standpoint, this guy's a motherfucker, fuck him.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have anything. But, like, that doesn't mean thinking it's one thing, but that doesn't mean you go out to do it. Let the fucking, let the judicial system or something deal with this cocksucker, because there's video footage of it. Let them deal with it. Like, it's not your place.
I think it comes from a spot of, like, and I don't know. It's whenever you think of, like, a video of somebody kicking a dog or something, there is that emotional reaction where you're like, I want this motherfucker to suffer.
Of course. But I mean, like, that would be any rational human response.
Everything, I think, deserves to have context. I think everybody deserves to tell their side of the story before whatever, and I'm not saying there are many things that could justify kicking a dog or some
No,
shit.
I mean,
like,
but there's some things like that are clear as day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you had video footage of somebody getting stabbed to death, you wouldn't be like, oh, well, what did he say to him? It doesn't matter.
But
he stabbed him to death.
well, I don't know. Sometimes it does matter. I think, you know.
Like what? Fuck your mother with a cactus? You son of a bitch! Fuck you! God, you son of a bitch! And then you start taking out 10 years, 20 years of your past parental aggressions from your parents out on them. You're like, God damn it!
Now, there's a difference between a stab and fucking somebody's mother with a cactus. I think that's a little more.
No, this is what he said to him. He said, "No, go fuck your mother with a cactus," and then he starts stabbing him. That's what I'm saying. No, not like he like legit fucked his mom with a cactus in front of him. Yeah, I would stab the motherfucker to death too if somebody tried to fuck my mom with a cactus. Jesus Christ!
Listen, if a man ever does that,
look,
we can hang him. We can all. That's the one guy we can all team up on.
Is the guy who tries to fuck people's mothers with a cactus.
Yeah, that's an evil man.
That is an evil man.
Completely unjustifiable.
It's like the guy who was in one man, one horse. It was completely unjustifiable.
One man, one. Oh my God! Why do you bring up these dark video, dude? Honestly, I can't watch those shock videos anymore that we used to watch because they just make me feel yucky inside.
Yeah,
like think of a man getting fucked by a horse and then he dies. He died.
I feel like he died, but I feel like that his death was fully justified. That honestly makes me feel good about that video. Oh my God, it does. I'm like, fuck this dumbass dude. He wanted a horse to fuck him in the ass, and he paid for it.
God,
that was Darwinism.
Listen, he could have. Yeah, you should know the chance you're taking. That's just size.
And look, he could have had kids. He could have reproduced, man. This motherfucker could have spawned on this planet. Like, yeah, my dad got fucked to death by a horse.
You know
Darwinism,
what that would be, dude?
It's Darwinism. His kids.
Fuck. Full circle. You know what his kids would have been? Centaurs.
No, son of a bitch.
They would be. That's what centaurs. That's their origin, dude. Is people like that?
Oh my God, it's these guys that.
Oh my God, centaurs are even more disturbing than we thought.
Their roots go way deeper than that horse went up in his ass.
I don't know if they go that deep.
That's true. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was like poking at his esophagus.
Oh my God,
dude, he made such a guttural. Whenever, like,
God, yeah, because he fucking injured himself to the point of later death. That's why he made a guttural noise.
No, you know, it's not why he injured himself. The horse went full throttle. The horse went full horse dick. Like, you know how you get like those last few power thrusts in before you nut? That's what the horse was doing, and he got like all 16 inches of his horse dick all the way up in this guy, like in one fatal swoop. And there's no lube. This guy's just bending over. He's just and
how do you know there's no lube?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. The video just starts. I'm assuming this guy didn't just drop trowel and already have lube in his ass.
I guess where you're coming from is that if you're willing to have a horse fuck you in the ass, you're probably not that concerned about the lube.
And you're also probably not.
But you should be.
You should be concerned, but you're probably also not concerned about your right to live.
I don't think
and I'm not concerned about his right to live either. So his death was completely justified, like I said. And look, when he went. When it got up in there deep, look, the only way I could ever explain when this horse nutted inside of him, I know, ladies and gentlemen, this is a gross topic, but you tuned into a gross podcast and you knew that if you've listened to this more than one episode, you have no excuse.
Yeah.
So, cry me a river, sit and spin. You know, I'm kidding. I love you guys, but fuck you.
But yeah, that man died when that horse came.
He totally died.
It blew life out of it and blew the life out of him as well.
Yeah. He
in one last purge of its...
He definitely got his colon purged.
Oh my...
It perforated and all this other good stuff. But, I mean, when that horse dick flew out of him, and it was like coming still. The only way I could explain it is it's like if you're pumping gas. And your pump is full.
This analogy already.
You're full. The tank's full, but you're not letting off the thing, and you just pull it on out anyway, and you've not let off of it. God. So the fuel's just like flying everywhere, and it's still like jetting out of the tank. It's jetting out of the fucking car. That's what was happening to this guy. Cum was flying out of his ass. It was still flying out of the horse dick. And he's just, like, I'm pretty sure probably blood and guts and everything else came out. Going, "Argh!" He died from, well, I mean, obviously it was internal bleeding. His internal damage. I mean,
no,
like
Jimmy. No.
That horse fucked him up against a fence.
He didn't die from that. Well, he may have died from that, but I know what he died for, and he died for us.
He died for suboxone.
I don't think he died.
Baby, if I was him, I would have sucked that horse's dick for about 5 pills, baby. I'm just kidding, baby. I wouldn't do that.
Man, listen.
I love pussy.
Shouts out to Sampson. We hope he gets the help he needs.
I don't need help, baby.
Yeah, you do. And shouts out may horseman who died by having horsecock shoved inside of him.
R.I.P. horseman.
Pleasure. May he rest in pleasure.
But fuck him for also being halfway responsible for the centaurs.
Yes, because I gotta say that centaurs
from his cum-filled corpse.
Yeah, that's
arises centaur babies. They're just like crawling out of his pores. That's how centaurs are born. It's not like a vaginal like exit or anything or a butthole or. It's just like how frogs frog babies like come up out of the frog toad's back or whatever. Oh my god,
centaurs are like tadpoles.
they're born amphibiously. What the fuck? No! No, god damn it. This isn't allowed.
So wrong. That's so wrong. Centaurs are an abomination.
Are they crawling out of humans or horses?
And they're taking over the show.
Does the host have to be dead for them to be born though? Because that's what I'm gathering from this. Yeah, because horse guy done goofed. Like the horse fucked him to death.
Yeah,
and all of his cum was still him. So I'm guessing all the centaurs arose from his pores.
Yes,
like they're crawling out of his ears and eyes and mouth and belly button and fucking any.
Oh my god!
Out from under his fingernails and toenails. And
the alien scene where it bursts out of his stomach.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Centaur babies. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy centaur babies coming out of dead people, be sure to stick around.
Yeah, stick around. Give a like. Give a subscribe.
Be sure to listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Anchor, Google Play. I always forget that one, among other services.
And
still no social media presence.
Yep. Goodbye, everybody.
Suck on dick. Keep on.